Ooh. I just broke it. Hey y'all, we got some stuff to get into. Let me put this hat on. Live, love, laugh, baby. We got some stuff to get into. I want to get into Joe Brown disparaging Madam VP Kamala. And Scrappy Mama coming out here and windmilling for him. I guess, kinda, cause he got a Scooby Doo 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 on the way. Good afternoon, Handy B. Hey, Mickey, what's going on, y'all? What's going on? If please check out my live earlier. We got into the black journalist stepping down because the president tried to invite Trump, and yes, I would have stepped out too because he don't like us. He don't like us until he need our vote. He don't like us. So thumbs up this video, y'all. We gonna get into some stuff. Okay. We gonna get into some stuff. I got some updates for y'all on the New York Supreme Court judge that threatened to blicky black children. Got an update on her. See, we not playing with y'all, and now's the time we all need to unite and stand on business. Make sure you are registered to vote. Make sure you vote, 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 vote. I cannot say that enough because it is critical. It is critical. We need to get this orange man up out of here. So much going on. I love Kamala's rally yesterday. Oh my gosh, she stuck it to Trump. She stuck it to him. We talked about that this morning. And out of all things that people are worried about, they're worried about Megan the Stallion twerking. People need to get focused. People need to get focused and understand what's going on. Like, oh, it's always gonna be haters though. You know I embrace my haters. So let's get into nope, you didn't, grown woman. Don't try me. Yes, thank you. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. All right. Didn't Judge Joe Brown have allegations against him, and that's why he had to step down from his TV show? Somebody remind me. Let me look it up. Like, all these people are coming out with their opinions, and it's the patriarchy is rearing its ugly head. The patriarchy is rearing its ugly head. Somebody remind me. Right? Something happened where he had some allegations against him. Hold on. Let me Google it. Hold on real quick, Naughty Crew. That's why we got the internet. So since you want to disparage our Madam Vice President, yes, throw them like so. Since you want to disparage our Madam Vice President, we going to disparage you and remind the people of who you really are. What's up, Be More Shorty? Cause I don't like the stuff he be saying. I know. In March of 2014, Brown was arrested in Memphis, Tennessee, and charged with 5 counts of contempt of court and getting verbally abusive during a child support case overseen by Magistrate Howard Horn. Brown, who retains his law license, was reviewing a child support matter as a favor to an acquaintance. Hold on. The shady side of Judge Joe Brown. Let's see what Nikki Swift have to say. So, following a debut of Judge Joe Brown, 1998, the courtroom drama namesake Judge became an overnight reality TV star. Between his southern drawl and non-nonsense attitude, the former Tennessee criminal court arbitrator, who was 51 at the time his show premiered, was transformed into a household name. For 15 years, he delivered plenty of courtroom action, but simply could not seem to step out of the shadow of his biggest rival, Judge Judy. The Hollywood Reporter learned Judge Joe Brown was second in rating. I want to get to the juice. As of 2019, Judge Brown's career has failed to really recover despite his efforts to relaunch it. Yo, cameras caught a seemingly intoxicated Brown boasting about drinking double Bombay, Sapphire, and tonic and slamming his old show. When the man filmed, that's not what I'm looking for. That's not what I'm looking for. It's something that happened with him. It's a lot going on. Mickey, talk about it. Judge Joe Brown addresses speculations that he S.A.'d Cheryl Lee Ralph. Not my girl. What go on, Joe? This article, shout out to Yahoo and Vibe. This was posted March 27th of 2023. So nearly a week ago, Shirley Ralph alleged that she was S.A.'d by famous TV judge in the past. The Emmy winner didn't name her assailant, but confirmed that it was not Judge Greg Mathis. Judge Joe Brown, however, has broken his silence regarding speculation that he is the culprit in question. There are false rumors being spread that I mistreated a certain lady 25 years ago. I categorically deny both the accusations. The rumors starting with certain identified parties. Here we go. He tweeted, the rumors are false. These rumors started. Whatever. In a separate interview, Brown added, it's a warning to anybody listening. I might bring in my legal team and proceed for defamation. But she ain't say no names. She didn't say no names. Let me see. He threatens to sue Cheryl Lee Ralph. Let's just say his character is not the best. His character is not the best, but he got the nerve. A hit dog will holler. That's right, feminine. A hit dog will holler. Because if it wasn't, she ain't say no name. So how you want to sue? No. So Judge Joe Brown disparaging Kamala Harris remarks stir controversy. I'm so sick of these mofos. They just mad because a woman gonna do it better than them. Let me see. So he sat down with the art of dialogue.
But I gotta ask you about Kamala Harris. How you feel about her?
She's a piece of shit.
Fair use. No, you ain't for saying that.
In California, she lacked professional competence, and she worked on it by hiking up her hemline when she needed influence rather than research.
I'm done.
I was out in California for 15 years doing my show when she was at her.
But she ain't sleep with you, though.
She had a reputation amongst the trial lawyers of being lazy. She just hike her skirt up and try to flirt. And she wasn't that good in the courtroom, if not pretty bad in the courtroom. So I'm not surprised at what she does. She's 60 years old, and I think listening to her word salad and the way she talks, I think she's got early onset dementia and also some problems with menopausal complications. That's that. You see, today is going to be tomorrow. So since it's going to be tomorrow, today we have tomorrow, which is why we are now. Like, what did you say? They have something in mind, but they cannot cognate getting all the way through it, which is why she's famous for this word salad garbage, and she doesn't make a bit of sense. I think since she's only 60, she's actually on a worse track than Biden was. Biden is 20 some years older than her, and he has been senile for a long time. Now, about 5 or 6 years ago, when did they start ramping up to do this? 2019. Okay, I was saying.
Shame on you, sir, for SLUT shaming this woman. That's the first thing out your mouth, which tells me, hey, thank you so much, grown woman. I appreciate it. Just because I love your content and you. I love you too. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Love you long time. Yo, this disgusts me. This disgusts me. And he has no foundation. I can't even hear no more of this rhetoric. Because that's like about 2 minutes of my life. We 1 minute in. That's 1 minute of my life I can't get back. But the first thing you do is slut shame and disparage her and try to discredit her. And what have you done with your career, sir? Besides sit up on TV and disrespect people and things like that. Like, that's disgusting. I'm so tired of this patriarchy, and then you put lies in there talking about she has onset dementia. Disgusting. What do you call what Donald Trump does? He can't even stay on one thought in one sentence. He can't even answer a question directly. And I don't care who she slept with. I don't. That's not what is up for the presidential election. Her puss. That's not. I don't care. I don't care. But she's in the White House, sir. Where are you? Sitting on an art of dialogue on YouTube. Disgusting. Disgusting. Thank you, Mickey Made Me. I appreciate y'all for supporting the channel. Thank you so much. Like this video. And this is the problem. Do y'all see what's going on? They're doing these things on purpose. They're doing these things on purpose to distract us and divide us. And rather him rally around this woman, he goes on a national platform and disparages her. Disgusting.
Biden has been a failure his whole adult career, a second-rate, third-string player. He's in the game, so he wants to make a name for himself. I considered him for years poor urban trailer park trash. And so I'm not surprised at what, and he's
disgusting. I can't. I'm not even going to pollute my Knotty Crew mind with this nonsense, because at the end of the day, this goes to show we have work to do. It be our own kind that put us up on the chopping block. And this is the stuff that Trump relies on. He plays off of stuff like this. Don't be surprised if Judge Joe Brown be at one of his rallies. Just like Amber Rose. He don't have to be a supporter. Hey, McClurch, he don't have to be a supporter of her. But to go on a national platform and SLUT her and shame her like that, what does that have to do with anything? I didn't like it when Candace Owens did it, and I don't like it when he's doing it. It be our own people. That time, just like the National Black Journalist Convention. Our people putting us up on the chopping block. And it said, and shout out to Joey Beauty. She said, like, when Trump was in office, and he wouldn't even take questions from the black journalists. That's why they are walking out. And I'm so proud of them for standing on business. And I wish more people had the courage to stand on business like that. But people have their agendas. Because where's his career? Make sure y'all vote. Make sure y'all register to vote. They playing in our face, and I don't like when people playing with our intelligence. And who Kamala slept with, I don't care. It does not matter. Sorry, I got a little heated. Doesn't matter. She's in the White House. She's the VP. Put some respect on that woman name. Put some respect on that woman name. Yes, Roland Martin is upset about the journalist convention. It's crazy. It's crazy. You see what's happening here? You see, people stay focused. Like I always say, I'm here to tell people who to vote for, but I'm here to point out these distractions and the deflections that's going on so that people can discourage you from voting. Period. He's still bitter. His wife left her. Well, maybe you shouldn't have been a philandering gigolo, and maybe your marriage would be intact. It's showing you're miserable, sir. You're very, very miserable, and I refuse to continue to spread your rhetoric because it has no factual basis behind it. You just talking out the side of your neck just to have something to say. Shout out to Team USA. They did that. Them gymnastics girls. They did. Shout out to Team USA. Okay. This is the year of the woman. Okay. No longer are we going to stand and let the patriarchy overtake us. No, we have a voice. We have opinions. We have done a lot of work. You know what this remind me of? The Civil Rights Union movement. See, a lot of people thought it was the men at the forefront. It was really the women that drove that movement. Let's just keep it real. It was the women. Yeah, Roland Martin, he flip-flops back and forth. I love my queens. Yes. Yes. And that's why I'm always going to support women. And I don't even care if you're white, black, Hispanic. I'm standing strong with my women. We're not racist over here. Yes, we all got different challenges, but I think the one thing we all have in common is battling sexism in this country. It's battling men constantly devaluing us and breaking us down to our cootie cats. Like we don't have brains. Like they don't sleep around. I just call bull swinky on Joe. Cause how many people have you slept with on your wife? What makes you any better? And it's just the unnecessary judgment. It just drives me nuts. Thumbs up this video, y'all. Thumbs up this video. I'm so upset. So tired of people. The woman, she spoke. People wanted to know her policies. She spoke on her policies last night. And she stood on business. Quavo spoke on GUN violence, as we all know, because Takeoff was taken away due to violence. Okay, he's standing on business. He's doing something about it. Unlike Angela Simmons. See what I'm saying? See how they like to play in our faces? Woo, child. Woo, child. Like we don't have enough to deal with the racism and the sexism and people gaslighting us. And you pour fuel on the fire with your ignorant remarks. I'm telling you, some people just need a muzzle. Some people just need a muzzle. And he just sounded very, very ignorant. Hey, Chicago in the house. What's up? Love all of y'all. Thank y'all for joining me and supporting me. As always, I'm forever humble and grateful to everybody who supports me. It's not easy keeping this going every day. I'm a one-woman show. And so when y'all show up for me, it just makes me know, it keeps me pushing further, and it helps me to know that I'm in the right direction. I'm doing the right thing. Whew. Elon Musk, he's a distraction too. You know why he's a distraction? He want to do everything to deflect and distract and this and that. But don't nobody talk about them vehicles that he's creating that are dangerous. Thank you, Aaron. Love you too. And I'm telling you, MAGA Trumpers, they are nervous because they know it's a good chance that Kamala can win. All right, and they putting out ignorant content like this. Let me shout out to Neighborhood Talk.
Would vote, any man would vote Democrat. It's not the party of virtue, security. It's not the party of strength. It's definitely not the party of family. And to be a man and then vote for a woman just because she's a woman is either childish, that person has mommy issues, or they're just trying to be accepted by other women. And I heard the scientists say the other day that when a man votes for a woman, he actually transitions into a woman.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, that's what the science says.
Y'all heard it? If a man votes for a woman, what kind of ignorant mess is that? You thinking with the wrong head, sir. That's what that be. You thinking with the wrong... I'm going to play it for y'all one more time. And he had the nerve to put the scientists in on it. That's some bull swinky, right?
Democrat. It's not the party of virtue, security. It's not the party of strength. It's definitely not the party of family. And to be a man and then vote for a woman just because she's a woman is either childish, that person has mommy issues, or they're just trying to be accepted by other women. And I heard the scientists say the other day that when a man votes for a woman, he actually transitions into a woman.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, that's what the science says.
Science says that.
Well, I don't see why any man would vote Democrat. It's not the party of virtue, security. It's not the party of strength.
And that is Jesse Waters with Fox News. And who is Fox News down with? I'll wait for it. I'll wait for it. They better hang on because Kamala is inspiring women to come forward by the droves into politics after this election. Absolutely. The Republicans are not the party of the intelligence. Okay, come on, Knotty crew. Sad world, but do tell. Hey, Michelle. We all need to come together. But you see the divisive rhetoric that and propaganda that they putting out there? And somebody will fall for that. Somebody will fall. Child. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. Let me see what else let me show y'all what else is going on. How they playing it in our face. Okay. Now Quavo, as you all know, he was at the convention with Kamala last night, speaking on gun violence. Well, apparently he had a double booking and with a podcast. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Shout out to Neighborhood Talk. Looks like Quavo made the right move. Absolutely. Watch this racist stuff while a brother stand next to him and accept it. Here we go.
He's not coming. He's done. He's not coming. He took our deposit, right? Yeah. Yep, of course. No fucking black people thing, but...
What's a black people thing? That man got money. He could give you your deposit back. I'm going to give him... Right. Y'all want to see it again? And while the black man stand there and giggle.
So Quavo is not coming. He's done. He's not coming. He took our deposit, right? Yeah. Yep, of course. Black people thing, but. So Quavo is not coming.
What you mean? What you mean a black people thing? What you mean? We just take deposits and don't show up? That's not a black people thing. It's called I got more important things to do than to sit on your raggedy podcast because we got policies to push, like GUN violence and things like that. You see what's going on here? Let me see what these comments are saying. And that's what I'm saying. If any black celebrity still works with that podcast, you ignorant just like them. Yo, we saw what Quavo was doing, right? And rather than come to the internet and take it as an opportunity to troll Quavo, you should have got on the phone with his manager to figure out how you going to get your deposit back. Or if y'all could reschedule. It's business. Disgusting. Disgusting. Let me show you something else that's disgusting. Like, you can't make this stuff up. You cannot. And can I say, what's his name? JD Vance. He's a flip flopper. He talks out, but I don't trust somebody who don't stand on what they believe in. I don't know what that man believes in, and I don't want him running the country I live in. No. He's a flip flopper. So a viral video came out of a woman on Ring Cam. She was suspecting that it was intruders in her house, and I'm gonna let y'all see. Shout out to Unwind with Tasha K. I seen it somewhere else, but I didn't have the clip. Shout out to her. Here we go.
Jake.
What's going on?
God told him, please.
Call the police?
Please.
What happened?
I was in the bath. I thought you were home. Someone brought her back door and these two guys walked in. I begged them not to hurt the kids.
Y'all see what the problem is there? She grabbed the dog and not her kids. She left the kids with the perpetrators. Yeah, he did, grown one man. He criticized him plenty of times, and now you oh my God. Thank you, Tara. I appreciate you. She grabbed the dog before the kids. Backwards. Backwards. Y'all see what's lopsided about it? Y'all see what's lopsided? I can't with these people. Do y'all see what's going on? People are choosing their animals over their children. That blows my mind. Blows my mind. She should be reported. She should be reported. Thank you, Tyra. Love you. Love you. Long time. Yes, please like this video. Please like this video. All right, got more updates for you guys. All right, so as we all learned, Scrappy has a little Scooby-Doo on the way, because he's reckless with his sperm. Okay, he don't care where he squirts his sperm at. Okay, with some randoms, he don't care. He don't care. And Erica, you better go get tested, honey. Because it's coming out what he been doing. He was gaslighting you the whole time to use you for a storyline on the show. Well, y'all was using each other, okay? Y'all was using each other, all right? So, first it started out with Chaotic and Scrappy beefing, right? And Scrappy was claiming all type of stuff about Chaotic, putting the paws on him. And I like the way Chaotic, he handled him like a grown man should, okay? He handled him like a grown man should. So then it come out, and a young lady says that through the Now That's TV show that him and Chaotic had, her and Scrappy got together, and they decided to have a threesome with one of her friends, okay? And then the friend contacted her and said, yo, I'm pregnant, all right? And then Scrappy denied it like the deadbeat that he is. I'm saying. He denying it. And like, how you gonna deny it? If you would have used the condom, it wouldn't be nothing to deny. You too grown for that. Y'all know how babies are made. You got plenty of them. Disgusting. Notice Scrappy have been real quiet. He been real quiet. Right? Now, the last update with Chaotic, he was in London, and who's the creator of Love and Hip Hop? Mona Scott. You know how she got her swanky ways where she be trying to set people up. I just remind you of the whole Chrissy, Yandy, and Jim Jones situation when they got engaged. Right. So, Mona like to set people up or whatever. So Chaotic said that they tried to do the same thing with him and Scrap, and he wasn't down for it. So Chaotic left London, and he talking about he going to quit Love and Hip Hop, which I don't even think he need Love and Hip Hop because he got so many things going on with YouTube, his music, and things like that. I'm at the plantation, y'all, too. Can y'all tell? I'm about to punch out for lunch. But I had to give y'all these updates. Alright, so here come Mama D. Shout out to It's On Site. Saying that she in the hospital. What's going on, Mama D? The palace is not in order, huh? Scrappy running around here running amok. He ain't acting like the prince that he's supposed to be. Ciao. Goodbye. Let's hear what Mama D got to say.
I'm in the hospital. I can't tell you which hospital. They admitted me. As y'all know, a lot of stuff is going on with my son. And this is, y'all see? So, I'm going to show y'all this is my blood pressure. So, Mama D not doing so well, but I'll be fine. I'm a fighter. Okay? It's just sometimes with life, it's just too much. Sometimes stuff can be too much. Sometimes when God deliver you out of one evil, I don't understand why people will walk into another one. I don't get it and I don't understand. I'm tired. I'm just tired. When I was young, I fucked up. I did not listen to my mom or my dad. But when I bumped my head, I listened. Because I had a bump on my freaking head. I don't understand when someone makes mistakes. They just keep making them. So, all the stuff y'all been hearing, I don't know if that's true. Only time will tell. I got my son back. I don't care. But the chick that's telling the story, I wonder who in the H told her to tell his story. At the end of the day,
Hey,
nobody
Gracie.
know but him and her. None of that. But I know for me, Mama D, I can't take it. I can't take it. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. I'm in the hospital. I really came from my blood pressure, and my left hip had been hurting real bad because I got an artificial hip that I was in a head-on collision in 96. And the last hip surgery was 20 years ago, so that hip should have been replaced 10 years ago. So with the pain of that and then all these crazy stuff, it's just it's a bit much. It's a bit much. And I know I'm a very strong person, but I'm flesh and blood and I'm human. I can't take all that. It's too much. It's too much. Thank you.
Hey, Siri.
Thank you for...
Set timer for 59 minutes. I'm going to tell you what's going on with Mama D in a second. Now, Mama D in the hospital due to her high blood pressure. I'm going to tell you why she got high blood pressure. Because she won't let that boy of hers grow up. It's come a point in time you got to cut the cord. I wish her well. And I hope she gets better. But you can't keep... He a grown man. And that's why he gets in the situations he gets in. Because you won't cut the cord. And let him grow up. You can't save him from everything. You cannot save him for everything. I wish her the best. But why are you stressing out behind where your son placed his peen at? That's his responsibility. That's his responsibility. But she got what you call guilt. Because one thing I'm proud of her. Mama D has went and got the help. She's taking accountability. You heard her say, like, she didn't listen to her mama. She was hard-headed, too. No, he got a sister. Scrappy got a sister. Yeah, mama got to have a life, too. But when you spend your life running behind your grown son, you're going to be stressed out. You're going to be stressed out. And that's why, like, she got to cut the cord with Scrappy. He not a little boy no more. Period. And she got a husband. She's still married to Ernest as far as I know. But Mama D has calmed down a lot. But she got to cut the cord from Scrappy so that he will do his work. Mama D did her work. She took accountability. She took it. It's now time for Scrappy to do his work. He gonna stick that peen in the wrong one. I'm telling you. But that, at a point in time, you got to let your kids grow up. You got to push them out the nest. And you got to say, you know, if another grandchild come out of it, you do your grandma duties and you keep it moving. But it's not your responsibility to save him from everything. Let me see what y'all saying in the comments. Yes, please like the video. That's crazy. I'm gonna call it. It's still attached. And it's making her say, right, be more shorty. Great T, love you. Make sure y'all go subscribe to him. Y'all, is Scrappy your only child? No. Seriously, I wouldn't even got up here and said nothing about it. But she always sticking her nose in Scrappy relationships. When Scrappy, you got to let him do his own thing. You cannot control who he wants to be with. You raised the dog. You were a pimp. He grew up in a house. Okay? Like Carisha said, yeah. He grew up in a house. So you produced a, okay? Or of a son. Right? At this point, Michelle Jim, get a vasectomy. Let's see. He got one with Erica. And how many he got with the BAM? 3 or 4 with the BAM. So this will make 4 or 5 for him. But don't deny, if you did not strap up, don't deny that, baby. It's a possibility. And I can't stand the double standard because when the situation is happening, they be down for the threesome. They be down, right? Soon as something results from that threesome, oh, you a whore. You a whore. You slept with like, ain't my baby. Ain't my baby. Grow up. Didn't you have health class? You know how babies are made. Well, prayers out to Mama D, but she need to cut the cord with Scrappy. She need to stay out of his business, all that. And that's one of the point of contentions with her and Scrappy. All right, so update. Shout out to the Jasmine brand. Update on Sonia Massey. The officer that was arrested had the nerve to plead not guilty. I can't.
We have an update now on the story about Sonia Massey, the Illinois mother shot and killed by a sheriff's deputy after she called 911 for help. The police union representing that deputy, Sean Grayson, now says it won't continue with efforts to reinstate him. Massey's 17-year-old son, Malachi, talked to CBS Chicago about Grayson.
Yeah, he needs to go to jail for life. I don't want to see him in public ever again, honestly. Why would they even let him out to the public with a badge and a gun, knowing that all of the stuff he has going on? It's no way. None of this should have happened, honestly.
Grayson, who had a history of disciplinary issues, has pleaded not guilty to murder charges.
The nerve. Take your punishment gracefully, sir. With that video footage, it is not a jury in the world that's not going to convict you. Discussing he's not invisible from the houses in Virginia, right? Be more shorty. You talking about Scrappy. May the good Lord will be done with that officer. Rest in peace, Sonia Massey. That's right. Justice for Sonia Massey. So I wanted to bring y'all that update. And then we talked about on the channel the Supreme Court Justice in New York. You know, the one that was threatening to blicky black children. Yeah, she came up for disciplinary hearing, and we have an update on that. Shout out to Unwind with Tasha K for capturing this.
You guys heard of the soon-to-be ex-Judge Aaron Gall, Supreme Court, Oneida County, New York? The determination of removal has been issued, and she has 30 days to appeal it. And in that 30 days, she's suspended with pay. I just finished watching the body camera footage that was attached to the 50-page determination of removal. And before I get into it, I want to show you something. Keep in mind, this is a woman who says that she was completely sober. She said under oath in live testimony and in writing that she was not under the influence of any drugs or alcohol, not prescription medication, nothing.
But they want to press charges. I told them that you can't have both. You can't have both. The good part is, I'm always on your side. You know I take anyone down.
Have you guys heard of the soon-to-be ex-Judge Aaron into these 4 black teenagers? And the cops keep trying to explain to her that we don't have any basis to do any of these things, and she keeps trying to get them to do it. And he says, look, we'll end up in your courtroom with a civil rights violation against us for us violating their rights. And she says, but the good thing is I'm always on your side, always on the side of cops. I'll take anyone down for you guys. Always, always, I'll take anyone down for you guys. I'm always on your side. What was she saying there? She was saying, great, that's fine, but you're bulletproof because I got you. And really the unspoken part is all of the judges got you, because it's obviously not going to be in front of her specifically. Anyway, so here's what happens. It's July 2nd, 2022, and she is at the graduation party into these 4 black teenagers.
So she should be terminated, rightfully so. And this, thank God Those officers were good officers, and they did not submit to her request because she was trying to violate the lives of 3 young black men. They were at a graduation party. Their lives are just getting started. I'm glad she getting fired. I hope she never ever gets another job in law ever again. And if you ask me, she's racist. Yes, I said it. She's racist. Because why are you doing this? What other reason? Because if it was 4 white boys, would you be going that hard? She really sat there and tried to coerce the officers. And one of the officers said, we really should be locking up the adults that gave these minors alcohol. Child. So we talked about the National Association of Black Journalists this morning, convention, that whole situation. Shout out to Neighborhood Talk. So Kamala Harris campaign team calls out Donald Trump for agreeing to attend the National Association of Black Journalists convention. We know Donald Trump is going to lie about his record and the real harm he's called black community. He must be called out. Period. The only reason why Donald Trump was going to go to that convention so he could pander the black vote. We all know what his agenda is. He really does not care about us. Bye, Judge Cameron. Right. So Harris campaign issued a statement, and that is so small. Let me see what they say. All right, so
Have an update now.
I'm glad her campaign called out Donna. We need to keep calling out these races for what they are. And I'm not saying approach it with violence or anything, but educate these people and correct them. Just like I showed y'all a video of a business owner in Alabama. A man was out with his friends. He was white. His friends were black or melanated, whatever you prefer. And the owner was calling them ninjas. And he held him accountable. He held his feet to the fire. It did not get violent, but he put him on blast publicly, as you should. The Karens are out of control. The Karens and the Kens are out of control. Karens, Kens, Kevins. They out of control. So, Knotty Crew. I brought you these updates and these stories to say, make sure you vote. And we must stick together. We must stick together in this time. United we stand, divided we fall. All right? And as you can see, they're using a bunch of tools and tactics and propaganda to skew your thinking, to discourage you from voting, to divide you so that we could spread hate and propaganda, i.e. Joe Brown. I ain't even calling him judge no more. He don't even deserve that honor. All right? They're using our own kind to disparage our own people. Patriarchy is at an all-time high because they know they're in trouble. They know they're in trouble. And I think women are seeing it. We all have to band together. I don't care if you black, white, Hispanic. We need to band together. They are trying to put us back in a time where women are barefoot and pregnant. Right, Michelle? Disgusting. I couldn't even get through that whole thing. He was so disgusting. And I'm so tired of people slut shaming Kamala. Not when y'all promote the hoe culture all over the place. Double standards everywhere. Everywhere. So I love you all. I appreciate y'all joining me. I just want to remind you guys, like tomorrow I'm off of work because I'm going downtown to see KRS-One perform. It's a free concert. Thank you so much, McClurge. I appreciate all the donations. Y'all just don't even know. Like, that means the world to me. But yeah, I'm gonna vlog tomorrow evening. The concert starts at 6. KRS-One is performing, so I'm gonna share some of that with you guys. All right, and I'll come live in the morning so we can go over whatever is trending, because I'm sure it's gonna be more political stuff that comes out. But the world needs therapists. I think it should be required that everybody see a therapist at least twice a week. I think it should be required. Seriously, like, because it's just so much going on. So much going on. Oh my God, did y'all hear about Tiffany Haddish? She went over to Africa. Child, everybody is going in on her. Hold on one second. I'll do this last story. Thank y'all for joining me.
Hey y'all.
Shout out to the Jasmine
So I'm
brand.
out here in Zimbabwe, in Harare, and look at the grocery store. They got a grocery store. It's beautiful. It's beautiful in a grocery store. Look at these. Organic strawberries. This is what I love. They sell sugar cane, and it is fire. They got the dates on deck. How much are these? $67. Wait a minute. The price is different. But it do look like it's expensive. Look at this grocery store. It's huge. It's absolutely humongous. In Africa, baby. Yeah. Believe it, believe it, believe it, believe it. Africa. Zimbabwe. Uh-huh. Oh, baby, I just like to mystify and shit. It don't smell bad. And the meat department. Look at that. Look at all that meat over there. Look at that. They got the sodas. They got a whole wall of alcohol. They got a frozen section. Uh-huh. They got all that. This is... Come on. You can make tamales out of that. This...
I can't with her. So, as a result of that, the president of Zimbabwe and all the African people are on her tail, okay? Because you acting like it's a surprise that they have a supermarket and things like that. Like, she's feeding into stereotypes, which Africa is a very beautiful country. I want to go there one day. I'll probably do it when I retire, because I need to go spend like a month. But they are ripping her a new hat. A-hole. I'm trying to... Hold on. Let me search it out. The president of Zimbabwe came out. Like, how dare you? Like, cancel this hoe. Like, she is slow. Something. Here we go.
Hidashi. The message is for Tiffany Hidashi. This message is for Tiffany Hidashi. Tiffany Hidashi. The American comic, African American comic. I saw a video where she visited Zimbabwe, and she seemed extremely shocked that in Zimbabwe there are shops, grocery shops, large grocery shops like America. I was very, very disappointed with her comments. Tiffany, I will not repeat your name again. Tiffany, I urge you to come to my country, Laughter Republic. You will see a country better than America. In fact, lots of African Americans are relocating to my country. Tiffany, you should not be surprised by what we offer in Africa. I don't know how to get hold of Tiffany. I know that she hooks up with what's his name? That short one, Kevin Hart. If she gets this message, or if there's anyone who knows her, tag Tiffany Hidash. The name is President Obonjo of Laughter Republic. I was really shocked that you were shocked that we had grocery stores in Zimbabwe. Come to Laughter Republic. I will show you bigger grocery stores than the ones that you have in America. I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you. This message is for Tiffany Hidashi.
Okay, because she was very insulting. Like, you surprised. I mean, they've come a long way, Africa. This ain't back in the day. It's disrespectful, but people are coming out everywhere.
That we have normal, decent stuff. Like, if Americans going to Africa, is that they are amazed that we have normal, decent stuff. Like, if you're in America or if you're in Europe, you will not be surprised. But then if you go to Africa and then you see them, you are amazed. What do you think Africa is?
A beautiful country. So she disrespected them. And I like, shame on her. Aren't you claiming to be Jewish, girl? Why ain't you in Israel? Yes, child. She is so ignorant, and it's disgusting. I saw one TikTok. She said, "Aren't you supposed to be canceled? I don't want to hear nothing from you. I don't want to see you in a movie. Nothing." Tiffany, we ain't forgot about what you did to them kids, and you gonna go over to the motherland and disrespect them, girl? Bye. Go have several seats. All right, y'all. I'm gonna end it there because I need to go lay down under some air conditioning. Your girl is hot. All right, I appreciate every last one of y'all joining me. Remember, live, love, laugh. Okay, I had to get this hat. I say or whatever, and y'all take care of yourselves. Please like, comment, share, and let's leave it in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about all this ignorant foolery going around. Until next time, Knotty Crew, I'm out. 1